Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to PlayStation Gaming League. This is Formula 3, and I'm joined with the current runner-up in the F2 Championship, Rocco Phoenix.
You bugger. Okay.
Hey, no swearing, no swearing!
Well, that's not a nice intro, but we'll deal with
It's nice, it's good.
It's alright, but we're back for Germany, which in real life was one of the best races F1's ever, or the F1 grid's ever produced, so hopefully this F3 grid can do something similar. I doubt they would, but
You're saying that yet we've got Brazil coming up in 4 rounds time, so Brazil.
Yes.
Well, we've got a stonky lineup, don't we? We've got Germany.
we've got a tasty
Yeah,
lineup.
we got Germany, then we got Belgium, then Monza, then Brazil to round out.
Yeah.
Currently, the
Very nice.
standings, we've got Parga leading the way by 3 points to Owen Wyatt. Lucky person, 15 points behind. Not 15, no. Sorry, my maths has gone a bit haywire, but he's 18 points behind. I just had a little brain fart. He's 18 points behind, and it's starting to turn into a 2-horse race, you have to say, doesn't it?
Yeah. To be honest, Parga's been showing some very good pace. It's been getting a bit unlucky though with his last laps of the race.
And not being able to get his podium interviews.
True. I don't know if he wanted one last week.
He did.
Ran out of...
He did. You ran out of time because you didn't invite him to the party, you melon.
Alright. Is this just a go against me today?
Yeah. It's National Abuse Phoenix Day, don't you know?
Right. But
I think we're a little bit delayed getting underway because I think we're waiting for someone to join. So
yeah, great.
just bear with us.
Cool, Oliver.
And these drivers are starting ready up now, so I think has a person joined the lobby? Or am I just not been concentrating?
Yeah, I think we're going now. Potentially, I do believe.
We were seeing home hero fanatics from Felix Negua potentially today. He's currently 4th in the championship. He's a little bit. He's a little bit far back, but he's not out of touch, is he? I think he's the only German driver on the grid. Yeah, he is. So do you think you can have a good home race and impress his fans? Of course, the man from Dortmund isn't far from Hockenheim, but still wants to do well to his home fans.
Yeah. Well, of course he would like to do very well. But we will see how that goes. Recently he's not been performing the best. I'd say Canada was a highlight for him, but after that he's gone a little bit down, so hopefully he can bounce back.
Yes, of course, it's a real shame because this may actually be the last German Grand Prix we have for a while, just in general and in PlayStation Gaming League. So it's a good send-off by having it in the calendar. It's a really good track, a lot of action, of course. We've had 2 years in a row of really exciting action with 2018 where Sebastian Vettel crashed at the Sachs curve, and of course 2019 with all the calamities of the ice rink and just the heavy rain. Of course, multiple drivers crashing out. A few notable ones being Valtteri Bottas, Charles Leclerc, Lewis Hamilton, Carlos Sainz, Hulkenberg, and we have rain. Speaking of the devil.
Well, that's a bit interesting.
Doesn't like that corner, does he?
You said it out of context, didn't you? Well,
it doesn't even look that heavy, so it could potentially be drying up, you know.
It's a bit early to say that.
I mean, it could.
Well, it could, yeah.
It could also go worse.
Maybe really late into the session. But right now,
I don't know if anyone in the race can let us know what the weather is for the qualifying session in the race. That'd be good.
Who just went out of there? Oh, that was Slash. Just gone out. Well, this is going to be interesting. Especially for if it stays wet as well. Especially strategy and race.
Doesn't look that bad though, does it?
No. I can see where you're coming from, where it could dry up. Because it doesn't look...
BDC like... Big C is putting in the comments, Ollie, 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 oi, oi, oi.
Oh god.
Gotta be dad. You can take Slash. Slash is fine lap. Sir Rocker.
Yeah, I believe he's first out. Who's the closest one behind him as well? I see him as fast. Oh no, it's actually Pooley. Okay, so our rival was Slash. He's gonna start his lap. This is gonna be interesting. It's turn 1 here. So around the final corner. Oh, bit not the best exit off the last corner. I enter turn 1. Obviously, have to go very slow, but it keeps it nice and clean through there. Right, turn 2 and 3. Breaks it really early there. And it still goes pretty deep. And that doesn't look as smooth as he would like. Onto the main straight. Obviously, heavy braking zone coming up. This is going to be very tricky to get slowed down. But he does get it slowed down pretty nice. Well, it's looking alright so far. Coming up to another overtaking opportunity, but it nearly loses it a bit there. Braking very nice through there. Bit twitchy, but overall it's looking alright. As I say that. Nearly spins. Coming into the last sector. There's a purple middle sector, but that's because he was the first one there. To the famous Sebastian Vettel corner. Doesn't bin it there. Last couple of corners, it looks pretty decent so far.
Ooh.
As I jinx him!
Wrist snapped out a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, Denar's on the softs.
Is he? I don't...
Yeah. He's got the soft selected.
Well, not on my screen. Oh, hang on.
And Jonas has got the hards.
Pauley thrashes Slash's time.
Well, Jared. Oh no, it's Felix is starting a lap. Faz goes even faster.
Faz. Yeah, I didn't think Slash's lap looked great. As I believe...
Owen's next. He's getting a little bit...
It was Nino who made a mistake in the last sector I saw.
Owen just went a little bit Tokyo drift for this, the last corner there. Puts himself third fastest with Parga. Championship leader.
That is close.
10,000 between it. I think we got Kryptonite in an outlap though.
Laggy person's off. He's done a bit of a Sebastian Vettel there.
Neon now. Back to cross the line. Oh, Tiro happy on the last corner. The admin going the fastest. Second slowest out of everyone who set a time.
Yeah, I think Nino's on another lap.
Got Dre. J-Ray Bay. The 7th fastest.
Oh! Was that Paulie slowing down or did he... Oh no, yeah, it was him. So now I thought he spun it. As Nino crosses the line, goes P4. Excuse me.
The home hero now coming around the last corner.
Yeah. Don't let him
crosses
down.
The line, goes 6th fastest.
Well, beats his teammate. By
that fast come around again. He's going for another lap, I think.
Yeah. Obviously, I do believe you only get 3 sets of inters. So, and obviously it's quite a short track, so he should be able to get that lap and then another 2 sets. But it might be drying up, which I'm very surprised that Jonas is still put the hards on. If I was him, I would have done a lap by now, inters, but as both McLarens are fitted for hards right now. So maybe
the fact that he's selected the hards makes him think it's going to be a dry race potentially.
Yeah, and Zara, I think, safe for that. He's gone hards as well. And Paulie's gone soft. So maybe it is drying up like any minute. Or the drivers are just debating us.
He's debating
Paulie's actually gone out.
Too early.
Actually...
Felix is crossing the line again. I think those inters have... It's in the changeover period now, I think. Yeah, he's a second slower, was Felix.
Yeah, DRS enabled. So...
Time to get in the pits and put in a set of mediums. Or hards. But if I was in this situation personally, I'd just wait, I think.
Yeah.
Wait for it to get totally better.
I think Paudy's just testing it out, I'd assume. I don't think you really want to be qualifying on the softs, to be honest. Obviously you can, but... Yeah, but look, that last sector looks bone dry.
It looks bone dry in sector 1 as well.
Yeah, it looks...
Just gonna go grab a drink.
Okie dokie. Right, so... Paudy's coming to the last sector. Anyone else on a... Well, I guess it doesn't matter who's on that, on inters, because they're going to go so much slower, so we'll have to pick. So, I think... I'm going to keep my eye out on Paudy, I think, because he's the closest. Done in that. Oh, and he goes in with pits. This is unfortunate. As I assume Felix will come in. Yeah, everyone's going harsh, really.
I'm back.
Yeah, Paudy came in with pits, so I think he's just testing how it is. Shebogan is on it out there with his teammate, ironically.
Who's the first driver? This is McLaren's, isn't it?
Oh, what have I been doing? Why have I been putting it on the short mini-map? I didn't even have it on the full mini-map.
Well done.
Thank you. Because now I can see,
Do you think this is as good as the track's going to get, or do you think it'll still be getting better?
Definitely be getting better. I'm just running the board, to be honest. I think you can see a little bit of spray. Only a tad bit, but... Literally everyone's gone hards. Oh, to be honest, nearly loses it out in the last corner. So it's clearly still not bone dry yet. Whereas... You've got... Nino's... Oh, Nino's probably invalidated.
Yeah,
yes,
he just joined the session, but... Just on board with Jebogan, he got... yeah, he got a bit of oversteer that corner.
Yeah, it's not completely dry, but this is where the laps will just get quicker and quicker, I think. It's really, you want to be like the last out on track, to be honest. Whereas, I was on board with Jonas, but I think Chebogan's further up as... I think that's pulled again. Well, yeah, Chebogan, fastest middle sector.
I was just reading through the comments, and Machine Fisher was saying that has he ever flicked? Have you got? Well, I think it's a question to you, but have you ever looked through the tire deltas between wet and dry just to see the time going down?
What, when I'm actually racing, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Machine Fisher says he's find it very satisfying, but I do his word on us. But that lap time, that tells me that the track's still getting better.
Yeah. At 16.
You expecting to do about 12 on hards or something, weren't you?
Yeah. So.
At least 4 seconds.
Still a lot of track evolution here. As Nino gets turn 1 absolutely perfect.
Denial's invalidated lap on the soft, but I think you're just getting used to the dry conditions and maybe trying to dry the track out.
Yeah.
However, that laggy person is squirming all over the place going for the last sector.
Yeah.
Will he improve? Yep, improve by over a second.
That will... I'm pretty sure I'll easily be beaten now. It's just getting quicker and quicker. There's a massive... I was going to say there's a massive train here.
Parking out crossing the line. Improve by even more.
Nino looks like he's about...
Time's going to be falling.
Yeah, look, Nino's moving 4.5 seconds up now.
Have the McLaren's gone again? Yeah, they have.
Yeah, well, it's hard, so you can go two
Or
times.
they might not have the ERS, but they still improve. But I don't think they have the ERS enough for that. Ford is invalidated. What about Owen Wyatt?
I'm looking at Nino.
Owen Wyatt goes pole. 8-second improvement. What about Nino?
Nino, yep, that is. But they're still like 2 seconds off, or.
Felix goes
Nearly.
fourth.
Look, Baz goes first.
What can Slash do?
So essentially, what you got to do is you got to save. If they're going on mediums, you have to save for the 9 seconds of quali, because it's. I don't know if it will dry completely up by the end of it. I assume it will do, but you don't want to be like the first one doing your medium lap. I don't think.
I think Parga might be going for a second lap. No, he's going to the pits. Who is this Haas? Is that Hasra? Yeah, Haas is on a lap. Hazara. 4 fastest than the Haas. I think their pace is still very well hidden because I don't know who's in what pace. Due to the fact that they've been on intermediate, so someone who's not been setting the best lap times once the track's fully equaled out could potentially jump right to the front of the grid.
A couple are fit mediums.
Porty goes top.
Wow, okay, 13.2. Now it's
Still,
definitely dry now.
no, still got a bit more.
Yeah.
Couple more tabs, I think, to find.
Still like nearly another second though.
Kryptonite now coming across the line. Goes even faster.
Yeah. No, I'm just trying to think. Everyone's. I mean, is Faz going again? Or oh, he is. He's already 6 temps up on his first sector. So, but will he have enough time to do this lap and then pit?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean, he might be wanting to start the hards because that would be a better strategy, doing the alternate strategy from the front of the grid.
Yeah, but if everyone goes mediums, he's just going to get.
Or just hold the slipstream stream, it should be good.
True. But if everyone goes mediums, I'm pretty sure he's going to qualify outside the top 10. Well, this is going to be in the 112s if he doesn't mess up. I think he should have enough time. It's a very short lap.
Oh no, he's going for mediums, I think.
Oh, he chickens out. Oh, he does.
Who's the first driver out? Because this is going to be really tight to see who's going to be the last driver to cross the line.
Yeah.
Ducati's on a lap. Do you think he'll dive in the pits? Or is he going to finish it?
If I was him, I'd dive in the pits. But...
Whack on a set of mediums. Yeah, he's diving in. I think. Oh, J-Ray Bay's out. I don't think the track's fully dry yet.
No. It's getting there. There might be a couple more attempts to find.
But it's so close to track, so that couple of attempts may mean the difference between starting inside the top 10 or out.
Yeah. So Jonas is fitted for softs, which, you know, might do his teammate a favour if he can get pole.
Softs aren't really a good race tyre though.
Yeah. But I don't know the weather for the... Well, I assume it's not going to be wet for the race. Because if they're all going mediums. Well, I could be very wrong. Whereas... I mean, they've still got a bit of time to go. Baldy and Faz have gone out. Which is a bit surprising. Is Dre on a lap?
Little look up from J-Ray Bay, who I was on a lap with.
He might have to do 2 laps on mediums.
Do you think he had time to do a little cool down and then go again?
Yeah, he's got like 30 seconds. Well, he's got about nearly a minute or 50 seconds. When he crosses the line, he should have like 40 or 30. So that's not the best exit, but let's put him first.
I don't think that lap's going to be good enough.
No.
Jarrett's in a soft on an out lap.
I was him just back off and do another lap. Because I don't think it's still.
How do you think we should approach this? Do you think we should watch the last driver cross the line, or? Oh, Felix is giving Jared a tow. They've stuffed it up. They've stuffed it up.
Oh, Paudy's looking quicker. 15.8, but that wasn't purple. I think Parger's on the lap. Yeah, he's gone quickest middle sector. Oh, but he invalidated. Through a fast right-hander. Right. What's Owen then? Yeah, Owen 15.7. I think it's fully dry now. Like completely. Oh, Paudy nearly got held up by Felix there. Yeah, I think Paudy's.
This is an absolute mess, this last sector, isn't it?
Yeah, look how many cars for her. Oh, he's gonna get held up. Paudy! Oh!
Did Paudy get held up?
He just got held up massively. That would probably be a penalty. Oh! And he's been. Oh!
What's happened?
Oh my god, was that? Hazara? Is it Hazarara? Or how do you say? I mean, so last corner. Just was sat on the corner, and then when Paudy finished the lap, Hazara just came across and put him in the wall.
I think Owen's crossed the line now.
As meanwhile, Jared is P1!
Well, he's on softs, but Owen sets an 11.9.
Unbelievable scenes.
Next drive to cross the line is in the Haas driver, but Little Realm and Nino.
That might be a...
He's used quite a lot of his ERS earlier on in the lap. Could be vulnerable going down. Provisional pole.
Now it... Oh, that's close.
Parga. P3. Oh, sorry. I was charging my controller, so it just went blue. G
yeah, look,
P6.
Paudy's been pushed down all the way to 8th because of that. That's
Jonas
goes... Oh, he snatched a pole. We're going on the soft, which...
Bogan. P6. That Felix Nigua across the line now. The home hero. P6 in the mediums.
That's not bad.
Crutchnow goes in the pits. What about Faz? What can he do? Last drive to come across the line. Can he take pole away from Tina to Jonas?
It's looking like it.
Oh, that was close.
That is very close. And is there anyone else? I think Paul, I don't know, Paudy got done dirty there. That I can actually look at his sector times. Wherever Paudy is. So his last sector was a 23 dead. Whereas, let's go to Faz, and his was a 22-1. So that's gonna be investigated for sure. I don't think you caught that before the incident, but
no, I was watching a flying laps though.
Yeah.
That was actually a really entertaining quality.
Yeah.
Or just quality in general.
This is going to be really interesting because of the top two starting on soft, which I don't know, but to Jonas takes pole.
Those softs can only do about 4 laps. So.
Yeah, but it's just like they might be doing a bit of team play, you know, holding up the others or something. You never know, but yeah, that was pretty close.
58,000 per second. Faz was off pole and is the first medium runner, so the first few laps are going to be really close until the soft tyres run out of.
Yeah, when they just die.
Yeah.
Unless they don't, which I'll be very surprised at.
Rain.
No, it might rain, but yeah, definitely not at the start. It might be raining like right at the end. But this should be an easy one stop. But I don't know about you, but I'm expecting
Should be an easy one stop for those on the mediums and the hards, but not for those starting in the softs, to say the least.
No, I think they're banking on a safety car. So it's going to be very interesting.
Who do you think's gonna come out with the win then?
I'm gonna go for Felix because why not? It's home race.
I think I'm gonna put my money on Owen.
Boring. I'm only joking. I mean, I'm surprised Nino got P4 there in quali. He did a very good lap.
He's outperformed himself compared to the other races. No, I mean in a good way. Because like
he might take that.
No, I just feel that he's done a really good qualifying job, and if it wasn't for the soft runners, he'd be on the front row. So he's net P2.
Yeah.
And he hasn't been running in those high positions all season, so he's really done a good job as he goes wide of the hairpin.
I mean, Bahrain, he was up there, but I think he had an incident with someone. I can't remember actually what happened.
You can have a look at Nino at the standings. So Nino's 12th in the standings with only 12 points. He got a P2, P3 at Bahrain, and he's only got points. He hasn't got points since round 2.
Yeah. For him, you hate to see it, but for his competitors, they'd probably love to see it. Wait, hang on, I want to see what Capaldi's gone hards, Kryptonite's gone hards, Zara's gone hards, Daniil's gone hards, Navy's gone hard, and Machine Fishing has gone hard. Obviously, alternate strategies, if you can keep it clean, it's a lot quicker.
If you can keep it clean and stick with the medium runners, then that's clean.
Yeah. Because sometimes you can actually overcome.
I think Port is going to be our highlight ultimate strategy.
Yeah, I'm surprised Trey didn't go hard, but it's what it is.
It is what it is, as the lights come on as we get ready to go racing. 5 red lights, and it's green, green, green. It's a quick start. As John has got a really good start, but Jared's got a really poor start on those softs. Facets of.
Yeah.
Seems to be a clean start from what I've seen, but I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, they're not.
Neon holds position. We see Felix and Toro Rosso glitching out there.
Let's keep it PG, boys. As I think they go, is that nearly 3 wide for 8th place? I think that's nearly 3. I mean, that's definitely 3 wide in the background, right out the back. This isn't done out well. As I don't think really anyone's lost 2 positions. As Felix and Barger, that's something different there. As Slash.
Porty's gone deep. I don't think you can do that. I don't think you can rejoin, can you?
I don't know if he was even in the start to begin with.
Felix and Park are still enjoying each other's company.
Navy's had an incident.
Oh,
yeah, he's lost.
That's not what's that.
As Fun 2 pulled away a little bit, but that's expected. Oh my god, Felix. Okay.
He's getting a little bit too cozy, isn't he?
Let's not go on that website there.
There must be from
why am I on board with that? I don't know why I'm on board with Owen, because I can still see it.
Phoenix, it must be from Virginia.
I think... Is that Jared's about to make a move?
Not Virginia, it's Alabama. Dre Ray has got damage, I think, or he's just going really deep.
Is he going to send it? Is Jared going to take the lead? I think he is, but he might have gone really deep.
Oh, a little bit of contact there with John. Oh
boy, I can still see Owen still in the background.
Side by side we go into the Mercedes Stadium. Jared sends it up the inside. He's round.
No, he's not. He's...
He is round. He's round.
Oh, Deary me! That has not gone well. Oh boy. That shouldn't be a safety car.
He isn't retired.
I don't know who folks that was. Oh my
I just find it so amusing watching him fly.
Actually, I should look at position change.
Yeah, so I was just about to mention, we haven't seen many big gainers. Big gainers, though, have been Machine Fishy and Denial. I mean, everyone else just gaining...
Well, now, Felix would have been, but I don't know what's going on there.
I don't even know what's going on. I think he's ahead now. Oh, they're back inside each other.
Don't say he's ahead now.
Faz going for them side by side around the Curva Grande.
Felix has got some mad straight line speed. He was doing
oh!
it. Oh! Crash!
Oh! Pile up.
Yeah, massive pile up.
We've got damage from that.
I don't think anyone did. Did someone lose
Faz
it?
is good. Yeah, I think Faz lost it on the braking. Nino's got damage. That's so unlucky for him. That wasn't even his fault.
Yeah.
He's doing a little damage sweep, so everyone but Nino seems to be fine.
Yeah.
You can really tell how slow he is, and that's Faz gone.
Oh my. Yeah. Oh my god. Felix and
He's holding it inside. That's not going to go well.
Oh my. Okay.
Faz says thank you very much, and that's him gone. Oh, he's in the pit.
Has he got damage as well?
Didn't see any when I was looking.
Well, we'll see if his wing changes. Which... No.
And this is unbelievable scenes here, but Felix could be winning the race. I'm not quite sure what's going on their screens, but they're inside of each other. Whoa!
Why? I don't get why Faz has gone hard. Is he trying to go to the end now? Or is
I can't watch this!
No, neither can I. Why are they battling for the lead?
Yeah, they're battling for the lead.
God.
I don't, if they start this the whole race, I don't know what's going to happen. But Felix, the only German, the only German on the grid, is leading the way.
Right, oh god. Oh, just don't do it, just don't. For God's sake. God.
By the way, if we leave and rejoin, it fixes the desync. Do you think we should leave or not? I think you leave first.
No. What, are you sure it fixes ours?
That's what Connor just messaged me saying that.
Right, what? I'm gonna gamble. I'll do it
Oh,
first
I won't go down the
it...
inside and turn one onto Jonas. What a move there from the PSGL F1 commentator.
I'll see if it does anything.
Do you have invites to go back in?
Oh crap. I don't think I do. Or can I? Right.
Felix is going to the back of Parker again. Oh, we just saw inside the car. That there, folks, is what the inside of an F1 car looks like, if you want to have a look at it.
Harker's got a really delayed message. Let me just see.
Did we not get invites to get back in?
I think I've been debated by Big C here.
Is it not fixed?
No, I don't have an invite. I don't think, oh, hang on. No, I think I can do this. I think I can join through it.
Got a yellow flag. Not quite sure what that was for.
Yeah, I'm back in.
Can you send me an invite so I can go back in?
I don't know if I can.
You can.
I just went on the I went on the F1 and then went down on it and then just.
Can you not send me an invite? You press the invite before you press spectator.
Well, I did not do that. all I did was go on the F1 game and then go down to.
Machine Fishy is retired, so that might be a safety car. The perfect time to do this.
Oh, okay. Well, it's kind of fixed it. I've got another issue though, I think.
spot. Pordy's going for moving the inside of Jay Carty.
No, it's definitely not fixed. Fixie is debated.
Connor McDonough. All that experience isn't helping you.
You didn't leave, did you?
No, I didn't leave.
No, it's not fixing anything. And I don't have sound now. Oh, I wish it's gone from. I don't even know. But hang on, I need to look at the gaps to be honest. How have they pulled out 1.5 seconds of Owen?
Because Owen was trying to overtake Jabok and then Nino was going to pits with his damage.
Oh. My prediction is looking, you know.
Well, my prediction's also looking good.
Who did you predict again?
Owen.
Oh, Owen, yeah. Has Felix got a DRS failure?
Yes, he does. Is this stock open or closed? Stock closed.
That's going to help Owen out of it. As Dre Ray and Jake Gotti going side by side. Dre cuts the corner, a bit of contact. As I think I'm gonna watch this from Baldy's POV. As I think Dre, yeah, he gets the job done around the outside. So very nice move there. I need to get the tyres up. So
I'm kind of just flicking through the order at the minute. Just trying to see whether.
Wait, what happened to Faz?
He got caught in the pile-up. He lost the rear at the hairpin and then collected everyone.
Yeah, but I saw he pitted with Nino.
He pitted with.
Yeah, because look, he's only on 2 lap tyres. And he's on mediums again. I'm pretty sure.
Maybe he can pit it again. Maybe he didn't fix the wing or something. I don't know.
I don't know.
Now Felix is very vulnerable because he has a DRS failure. He can't keep up with Parker, so that's going to allow Owen to really gain up to him, isn't it?
Yeah. He's
Baldy on the hard, making moves.
His home circuit is doing him dirty.
You can't really contain his own P2 at the moment.
Yeah. Or I should say Red Bull.
It's harder for Felix though to save his ERS and all of his resources because he can't use his DRS just to hold him in place. But
no, but he is keeping with him for now.
Now.
But I do assume Owen's really right. Well, I mean, he's back now.
I think we need to give a little shout out to Pordy here. He's the first driver on the hards out of a train of 3. Well, we need to give a shout out to all these guys, but the gap is only 5.5 seconds.
Yeah, if you can just keep him at DRS, then you're good.
Just stick with these medium guys, and yeah, like you said, you're on for a good race.
And then when the medium, when like the people in mediums pit, they normally battle each other, so you can like actually gain time on it with the overcut.
Felix still doesn't have DRS.
No, but somehow Owen nearly lost DRS there. Oh, he's just saving his DRS. It's a bit boring, but
we can see Paul is sending down the inside. No, everything's better of it.
Oh, Dre, Toboggan. My God, Dre cuts that corner so much.
You've got a really poor exit. Paul is sending it around the outside.
Yeah, he needs to get this move done.
That's good, clean
Does he get
battling
it?
there.
Oh, he goes off. I think he gets it done. That was quite crucial, actually. But he does need to keep.
Oh, Denial's on the inside of Jay Carty. That's 2 positions and 2 corners in the infield.
That was even more crucial, that one. I don't think Paulie got DRS. No, he didn't.
No, but these 2 fighting might allow him to get back in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Joe Ray Bay picks up a penalty.
Paulie's licking his lips. Yeah, Paulie's now in the DRS, so.
I think those mediums are gone. I think it's hard time.
Yeah, you normally pit around lap 12, 13, so we've only got a couple laps left.
J Ray going down the inside into the hairpin. Bowden is holding it.
Yeah, he positions his car very well. Paulie goes a bit deep, actually. I want to see if Felix's DRS is still. I assume it's not opening.
Seems to have really good. Yeah,
closed.
stuck closed. Bergen's still trying to get his way past. Oh, he wants to try to get past J Ray, but if you were him, would you pit now, try get undercut and try break the DRS, or would you just stay behind, save the ERS, and then try use that to advantage?
I mean it's maybe a little bit early. I don't know.
Felix is pitted.
Oh.
Maybe that will help his DRS issues. But crucially, that stopped Owen from getting back into the DRS of Parker, so that's helping him later on in the race, isn't it? Paulie picks up a 3-second time penalty. I think that's his first of the race.
Is that me, or has Felix gone for another set of medium?
He has.
That might be a lag issue, but if it's not, and he's doing a two-stop.
He's either meant to do that, because I don't think the...
That should be an easy one-stop, so... It's
Yeah.
rather I've just got a tyre glitch, or he's actually...
I don't know why he's planning on doing that. Because Jared, his teammate, was planning on doing the two-stop as well, so...
Yeah,
That's very peculiar. Because you'd only be doing about... It just doesn't make sense to me. I think he did it by accident.
Yeah, I don't know.
Unless he's gunning on a safety
if
car.
that's the case, that might have just gifted Parga.
I think that's just gifted Parga. Yeah.
Yeah, and potentially it's battle for P3. Did anyone go in the pits? No. So, yeah, but Felix, I guess we can see what kind of lap times he's doing. I can just go and race director actually.
I don't know why he's done that, because even still, he's going to have to go to the softs.
He's definitely gone on mediums.
He's
done fastest last sector, I think. So, bit of an odd strategy call for Felix.
Yeah, but we're banging there between Bogan and Paulie heading down into the hairpin. Is Paulie going to send it? No. Bogan had a straight line speed to keep the position.
I gotta say, Paulie's in a very good position. So is Daniil. Or Denial, sorry.
I don't even know how to say it. I think I'm wrong. Don't try copying me.
But overall,
so
if
he's done 10 laps in those mediums, that'll be another 10 laps.
Yeah.
What's he gonna do? Is he gonna go on the hards or what? I don't get the strategy. He won't be able to go on soft.
Yeah, don't ask me. But as part of the pits, as Nino gets a pen.
I think he just picked the wrong strategy. Bogan's pitting.
Yeah. Anyone else pitting? No.
Yeah, Parga.
Right, what's Parga going on? If he goes on mediums, I'm gonna be shocked.
He's on hards.
No, yeah, I think. Well, Felix is obviously going to get the undercut, but
Don't think it's a worthy undercut.
no, it's not worth it. I don't think.
I mean, it's an illegal strategy, so I don't know. Hang on, let me have a look. Where's the race director?
He might be trying to go soft at the end, which.
No, because he will have to do 14 laps on the softs, which is literally impossible.
Yeah, I know, but like you wouldn't go another set of mediums and go hard, but
if you're going to do a two-stop, you boxed earlier, wouldn't you? So I think you just had a complete and utter mistake. And the only thing keeping
he has got some good pace, I must say.
The only thing keeping alive at the moment, I would say, is the safety car hopes.
Yeah, but like, yeah, but technically, like the gap he has to the leaders now is like the actual gap is going to be at the end or something. Because Felix has to make another pit, and so does Owen, and all those. So essentially, he's lost out to the hard runners who are going to be on mediums at the end. So
He's lost out to
that's
everyone.
a very odd one.
He's
That's
lost
a
out.
very odd one.
He's lost out to everyone. Like, it's just hard to get my head around it. Like,
Unless we're being donuts and he pulls off the best strategy ever, but
I just don't see what title you go to, because the hards would still be good.
because he pitted like lap 10, so I mean a fresh set of mediums could probably go 12 to 14 laps, so he's still gonna have to do 10 laps on the softs, which that's not gonna be good. Yeah. And I don't see why, unless he pits a lot earlier for hards. But as
Well, he wouldn't be pitting later on, if anything, because then he'd have better hards than everyone.
Yeah, you can see the mediums have gone off because Jay Carty's lost so much time. Baldy. Oh, bit of contact there between De Niro and Zara. Hazara. No, sorry, Zara.
Parga and Tejonas going side by side as well.
Like, but Parga's only 2 seconds behind Felix. And he doesn't have to pit again. I know a safety car might switch it up from, but if there isn't, then I don't know. Unless Felix is banking on a safety car.
I think it's just a complete and utter mistake that he's done, and
I think this is what you call a bottle, potentially, or a Ferrari.
Ferrari masterclass.
Yeah.
Oh, Porty!
Oh,
he's
God.
missed his braking zone, and he's nearly went in the back of J-Ray Bay.
Well, that's not good for him.
He's lost his second, but it's not the worst thing to happen. Could be worse, could be on the wrong tyres.
But I'm even looking at it, and Felix isn't even really pulling away from Parga. Like,
he needs to be about 10 seconds clear.
That one lap he's pulled 2 tenths. Which, I don't know. Very odd.
Oh, we've got Navy and Tibson back in.
Yeah. But I mean, the medium runners at the top have made it go 15 laps. Or 10, 14. We're at 15th now. But will Owen's staying out? Unless there's rain, potentially.
That's a good shout.
I didn't even think of that.
But I don't think...
I don't know why I didn't think of that.
I don't think there will be rain,
But even so, if there was rain, wouldn't Parga just went for mediums as well? I don't know, but just the nail nearly loses it there. Off turn 1. Goes deep. Yeah, that strategy is just bizarre, to be honest. Because that Parga's just closed 2 tenths back again. So, and if he gets in DRS, then I don't know.
Just on board with the closest battle at the moment, and that's a battle for P5. That's between Denial and Hazara.
I need to see the gap to the leader.
5. Oh.
So I think a pit stop is like 17 or 18 seconds. So right now I would come out like 3 seconds behind Parga. He maybe come out behind Tejonas, but he's still staying out. They look so slow on these mediums.
Maybe there is rain coming. They're trying to hold up the mediums for the rain. Because it has gotten darker because it was...
We might get humiliated.
Yeah, we might...
We might have just talked to him.
We might have to give him a formal apology.
I mean, it does look like it's got a little bit darker.
Because at the start it was completely blue sky, and now it's gone back to where? Like cloudy. So we may have a...
Yeah. Oh, Paldy. That should be an easy move. But isn't Paldy in the best position? Because he's on the harder tyre, and Owen's going to be caught. So, I don't know. I think there might be rain coming. I need to go back to that. But even so, if it doesn't look like the rain's going to come right now, if there is any. So they might get punches. Like Owen, Dre, and Jay Carty.
Yeah. Jared and Tibbs and having a little...
I actually hope it doesn't rain so we don't look like idiots.
Jerry Bay's in the pits. Let's see what he does.
Oh, it's him. If there is rain, then he's going mediums.
Let's have a look. See if we can... Oh, he's gone hard.
Oh, I fear he might be correct. Daniel picks up 10. Oh, is that rain? That is rain!
No!
Oh my god! Well, Dre's just made one of the worst timings ever.
I think we deserve a formal apology to Felix live on air.
Yes, Felix, we are
we're
very sorry.
We're sorry.
That's a shocker.
You
for
actually
us.
played a strategy masterclass and we apologise sincerely.
Well, technically, you still lost a load of positions.
But Pordy, however,
Yeah, mate, Owen's Owen's out in the lead, but his tyres are so bad. In the wet, it must be like over 60 or 70%, I would assume.
they're nearing puncher in, surely.
But I'm wondering if this looks like it's only going to go light rain, if you ask me. As
It's getting
Owen's
heavier.
in,
It's getting heavy, yeah.
is he going to go to Inters?
It is,
I
it's
think
getting
he's
heavier.
gonna gamble.
No, it might be Inters. I think it might
Yes,
be Inters.
he is.
I think it
No,
might be
this
nearly
is-
Inters. It's coming down hard.
It's not wet enough.
It's
though.
not wet enough, but it is coming down hard.
Oh, this is. Oh, God.
Felix picks up a penalty.
Yeah, but he's round the back of Daniel now, or Denial. I call him Daniel, I think.
It's
As
Norwegian.
Jake
I think it's
Darty's gone on
Norwegian.
Inters.
I can't pronounce it.
Felix has him for chips on this one.
Let's have a look at Owen.
Right, we need to see his pace. I don't think it's wet enough. It could be. It's like right on the. It's like
You're
a
quite
very
cut
thin
over
line
period.
between Inters.
It's Owen
Right.
catching up a long way though. He is losing time.
Like, yeah.
I think
he's
all the other
probably
guys,
losing a
all the
lot
other
of
guys
time
are
to
losing
Baldy.
time. He's losing a couple of attempts,
He's 13 behind Baldy. 13 seconds, 0.4. Or 13 and a half.
Yellow flag.
Oh, yellow. No,
Navy.
is this a virtual?
but no, it's just Navy.
No, it's definitely Inters now. It has to be. Look at that rain.
Rain, rain,
Yeah,
rain.
Baldy's pit. I think it's definitely Inters.
Rocco, rain, rain, rain.
I know. I tried to avoid. Oh look.
Oh, hello.
Wait, I thought Felix missed a pit for a second.
Oh,
Pogger stayed out.
that's unlucky.
God,
I think he
Baldy
passed pit
nearly-
lane.
Wait, how much did Baldy gain? He gained like a second a little bit.
Where's Felix?
He's behind all these guys now.
Did he get held in the pits?
I'm not sure. As Paulie gets past Nino, I think Nino's going to take him out here because he's going to come back at him.
He's going to lock up, isn't he?
Oh my God, Nino!
Oh.
Oh my God, he just parked it. Did he lose front wing?
No, I think it's good. He just lost a lot of time. So
you
Owen
sure that looked-
is net leader. He's gained
Yeah,
he's gained a full pit stop
Look
on
at that,
Targa.
Parga, was that championship leader, I think. Is
Yeah,
now.
he might not be getting any points at this rate.
No, look how slow he is.
And Nino's going to lose out as well.
Oh my God, just Jake Carty's done with P3.
Let's have like a
After, I
position
think it
change.
Where did he start?
He started at P10.
Jeez.
However, Pordy is going to be P3. No, P2. Now gaining 10 positions.
Who else is gained? Hazara is.
Zara's gained. Felix has lost. Denial's gained. Bad's
I don't
lost.
think we look as bad now for the strategy.
I think we look worse than anything.
Yeah, we don't look great, but it's not as bad as it could have been.
Do you reckon it's
Feel
going
bad
heavy?
for
That's
Dre.
heavy rain, maybe.
No, I feel bad for Drake because as soon as he pitted, it went
Yeah, but is that heavy?
as it. No. Don't think that is.
Felix Nagar making moves onto Jonas.
Look at his straight line speed. I'm sorry, but that is something else.
Who's?
Felix.
Yeah.
But I want to see who's quicker in the wet out of Owen or.
Felix is seeming pretty quick at the moment.
Yep, as Dre. Oh, wait, what? Parker stayed out. Oh my God, Parker. His team put him on another set of hards.
Oh
Oh
no.
my God, we've had a Leroy in France, I believe. That is not good.
And that's unfortunate.
That is how the cookie crumbles. Even if you don't like the cookie, that is how it
Or
crumbles.
the bicky.
Yeah. That right there is you've dipped it in your tea, and it's...
And you've left it to melt. You've left it just to drip away.
Yeah, it's dropped in your tea. That's what that is. And you try to get it back, but you've burnt your finger. That's just not good.
That might be heavy rain.
Possibly. Yeah, but Felix is actually might get P3 here.
Parga can play.
back,
Parga can play a strategy, an absolute strategy god, and go on the hards, or not on the hards, on the wets.
What's he going on? That is unfortunate. Maybe he just forgot to switch. I think he is going on the wets. No, he's not.
Felix is up the inside. That's a dive bomb with a half. A little bit of wall banging.
Well, Parga needs a safety car. But we're only like nearly 3/4 way through.
It's been quite a long race, hasn't it?
I was going to say the complete opposite, but I thought it's gone.
I think that could possibly be wet, though. If you were Jared,
yeah.
If you were his teammate, if you were Felix's teammate, would you take one for the team and give the wet a shot?
No. Just look at.
I mean, just a little bit of
that's
experimentation,
not,
and just check it out and see what it's like. I mean, because he's not going to be getting any points unless it's a safety car, so.
No. I mean, we saw at F2 last week. No plug intended.
Monday night, 7 PM.
It was full. It was full wet, but we were still putting into. So I don't think it's wet enough.
Oh, Felix had a little moment there.
But it's definitely
Someone
wet
might
enough,
want to get me a new pair of pants after that one.
I need to put that to that. Yeah. I mean, right now, Kryptonite has the fastest lap, but I don't think he's going to finish it with points. He might. It's Felix. No, I thought he was going to send it. But like Felix, remember, he was battling Parga, and he's nearly a full pit stop behind Owen.
Can I just no? But what we need to point out is the fact that he was fighting Owen. Not
He
Parga.
was ahead of Owen.
He was ahead of Owen.
By a second, nearly.
Jared's in the pits. He's trying out wets. He's listening.
Oh, what have you done? What have you listened to Ollie? What have you done, lad?
It's a good call though, just to give it a shout
That's
and compare
the
lap
dark
times.
side right there.
I mean, it's not a bad call. Just give it a try.
I might look like the biggest idiot ever if it actually turns out to be a good decision.
I'm not quite. I mean, I think it's dried out a little bit, but it could be a good call just to give it a little go.
Well, I'd have to see his laps.
What's he got to lose? If
Tipton
anything, he's helping out his teammate.
Yeah, I guess. I think Paudie and Owen are on the same pace, to be honest. Nah, just keeping my eye out for Jared.
Felix is right on the edge of the fuel limit. Just noticed that.
Yeah, but so is... Oh!
Jared, I think those wets aren't working. Yep, he's crashed.
Oh,
He's not
Ollie, well
working.
played. Well played, Ollie. Should have listened to me.
I mean, it was a worthy gamble.
I don't think... Well, I guess he had nothing to lose, but...
I guess it's just for the intel, but something to point out is Jared's going to be lapped. He is lapped.
He is lapped. But I wonder if he's done a pit for inters. Or has he done a fully commit with the Ollie strategy?
He's got damage.
Oh, he's going for mine.
Oh, he's going to
now
kill
I
me.
look actually quite clever now.
He's going to kill me. It was worth the cookie. Unless he just bolted on his own, they might actually be quicker.
I really hope he wasn't listening to the stream. I think we should.
I mean, they could be quicker. It's just the fact that he couldn't handle the heat. Couldn't handle the pressure from having a little bit of screen time, you know, if you get what I mean. Oh, Jerry Bay's getting a little bit Intimate with the grass.
Oh my god, he's pit for fresh wet.
He's doing it again.
Oh, you gotta put respect on.
You gotta respect the. What's the word? The determination.
You could just say commitment, but
Commitment, determination. Yeah.
as Pauli's actually gained a lot on Owen. In a 3-second range now. It was like 4.
Oh, Felix has gone off.
Oh god.
Oh no, no.
As Trey, it's gonna be very difficult to pass Felix. That's all I'm gonna say, because he's so quick in a straight line. So Zara, I don't think he's really got a chance on the straight.
Felix just needed a Max Verstappen there.
Yeah.
Little spinneroo, and we speaking of the devil, little spinneroo. That's Jared going around again.
Well, Ollie, you clearly know your stuff. I don't know if you've been working at Ferrari.
I mean, it's ultimate sabotage, you know.
Look at Pauli. He's closed he's just closed a half a second.
I think Pauli could be running a wet setup.
I know, but they were quite equal on pace before. And look at Pauli's last lap.
Jared retired on track. That's a penalty for him, I think.
Yeah, Owen's doing high 23s. Oh, virtual safety car.
He retired on track.
Was that a bit of team play?
I don't think that's allowed there unless he genuinely crashed.
Well, he's done it at. No, that's not the. That's the Vettel corner. Oh, his car disappeared. Oh god.
He's either just retired on track or just driven straight into it on purpose.
Parga's gone wet. Don't listen to me. It's not working. This is actually quite a long virtual.
Do you know something I've noticed the virtuals in this game is the fact that you don't seem to gain that much time pitting onto them.
No, you gain a little bit, but it must be ending any. Well, we know the phrase we're going to say.
You ready? And it's green.
I don't know if I actually helped anyone, to be honest.
I mean, it's a virtual safety car, but however, Porty is gaining a couple of attempts off that.
Yeah,
Felix has got a stellar exit.
Jobogan, no. Okay, it's not Venters, thank God.
Felix is going to get Jay Carty.
Yeah, look at that straight line speed. Oh god.
Right down the inside.
In tears. Oh god.
Oh, a little bit of contact there.
Yeah.
And that's Felix home free in and into the points.
Right, but it depends if Jake Carty can stay with it.
Do the conditions look worse at the moment or
not? They look a little bit through this sector. Last sector. Well, if I see what Parga's doing, I mean, it doesn't look great from Parga. He's losing time to an AI. So I don't think that's
representative.
I mean, Ollie's just debated everyone nearly.
Why did you say jab before everything?
Debated. That's how you say it.
Debated, Jibbogan. You're trying to get like a little train going.
No, I had nothing to do with Jibbogan.
I'm saying, have you nicked it off him?
Jay Carty.
Oh no. J Ray Bay.
Oh god.
You started that cult, my friend.
You brought that up. Yeah, Parga, that strategy is just. I don't know who told him to do that.
Yeah, I don't know. Who did that?
It must be
Whose idea was that? Whose idea was that?
Doesn't have a lot of experience. But saying that, he does have a lot of experience. Oh god. In PSGL, I didn't believe. As Felix is
I
actually.
mean, I could have just baited Jared just because he's my mate, just to tamper with his race slightly. However, Nino and J-Ray Bay. Very
Yeah,
spicy.
look, I went to pull the bit. He's.
Don't do that, Nino. Don't do that. Oh, he's done it. Oh, it's a good move there. J-Ray had to back out of that, but it was a bit of a sketchy move, you could argue, if you were J-Ray, but it seemed fine from an outside point of view.
It's Nino. What do you expect?
I mean, he's no Toxic Tomato or CRT Blizzard, but you know.
But I mean, Felix keep him at 1.1. I want to see how much he gains damage straight.
Just compare the top speeds. So I'm watching Jake Carty. Jake Carty's done 195.
Yeah, but Felix was in high ERS and he was still doing 195.
Oh, I wasn't watching how much Jake Carty was doing.
He was on hot lap there. So yeah, Felix has got some mad straight line speed. I mean, he is still. I mean, he's gained a bit, Felix. He was like 16, but he's 15 behind Owen, but it doesn't really matter there. I need to go back to that. As Baz is a bit closer than Neil, to be honest, but and look, Parker's lost, I think, over 7 seconds to Tibson's AI. So that is not the play. Is he going to get lapped? I think Parker's about to get lapped.
I think he already has been lapped, hasn't he?
No, he's just about to get lapped. Well, I can check. Yeah, he's 1 minute 21. But lap time's at 1 minute 23, so he needs a safety car.
Like within this lap, preferably.
As Faz and Daniil going side by side. Oh, bit of contact there.
Bit of argy-bargy that. So I'm going to point out that
Yeah.
Faz was leading the race.
Naivety.
Faz was leading the race out on the stage. Denial's got a good switchback, going to the Mercedes-Benz grandstand, and Denial's gone off.
Yeah. Got the error.
Yellow flag.
Flags. Is that who I think it is? No, it's not. It's only Parker. Anyone or
slashed
am
the
I
other round.
Parker? Slash.
Oh, it's glitched out.
Yeah. As Paulie's actually caught back up. Oh, and
no.
he gets a pen. Yeah, well, that was a bit of track extending there. As we've only got technically 4 laps to go now. Or 3.5. And it looks like, after all this, your prediction looks to be correct.
What are you saying? I'm Houdini. Not Houdini.
Not
Not Houdini.
but...
What? Who's the fortune teller? I forgot what they're called. I get it.
I don't even know.
But who could have known? You could have maybe tried baiting them, and then Parker was just an unnecessary casualty.
So I think you're taking too much credit.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm doing this.
I don't even think you intended to.
No, I generally thought the wets because like of how much wet. The way I usually go off is if there's some sort of intermediate line, then sailed into it. But if it goes and going wet, but it's the fact that the amount of standing water you can see off track as well as the amount of rain that's coming down. So that's what's going off. I feel as though if this
brought the gap down, but that rim has.
I feel as though if this was real life, then this would be in wet conditions. But just because Cody's are in charge, I think it's intermediates.
Yeah, I mean, it must be very close to full wet. But normally, when it goes full wet, it's like the next lap, it goes back to inters. So there's not really a point of going on wets, to be honest. As Azara's right on the back.
Yeah,
of
I've just been riding on board of him for a bit.
Right, let's see the straight line speed.
It's using full ERS.
Yeah, check he's doing the same speed. Zara has got Sashim as well, obviously no DRS, but I don't even think oh, Nino and Danilo goes on the side. I don't even think DRS would have got Zara past it.
You have to be within about 4 attempts, I think, for a DRS overtake. Or 6 attempts, something like
that. As Paulie's actually close. He's in below the 2 second.
Let's give these guys a little bit of screen time for a while.
He might, you know, I know he got a pen, but if he can force Owen to some errors...
I'm not sure if Owen's got a pen or not.
He might, I'm not sure.
What are the blue flags being waited for?
Parga.
Parga's behind.
Well, yeah, unless it's Tipson or Laggy person, I don't know. No, I don't. It must be Parga because he's the only one who's been lapped. Oh my god, Paulie took that corner into 4th.
Maybe just trying to get better traction, so that could be a meta.
That was a bit... He's just keeping it in 4th.
Seems to be working.
Yeah, what do I know?
You're an F2 driver.
I don't know.
That could be really good thinking, though, to be fair. That means he gets the spin. Yellow flag.
Oh! Parga.
It's too late for safe car anyway.
Strategy has not worked out. He's messed up 2 races.
Mission failed. We'll get him next time.
No, Paulie's actually still catching, but that's a massive...
Do you think it's because he's running the higher gears?
I don't know, to be honest. But I feel like, I mean, this is the last lap, so it's still or die.
He's been staying in 5th.
Owen
it seems to be working.
Like he was... Yeah, Owen nearly went sideways there. Who's just... Oh, Parga's off again.
He's got an ice rink.
Yeah, but now Paulie's gone to 2nd there. And short shifts to 4th.
I'd have gotten a 3rd then. But it seems to be working.
I don't know. Is there another battle? I mean, Faz is pretty close, but he's not close enough.
Unless he does a last lunge.
Ash actually looks like he's been working for Paulie. Goes a bit wide there, but if Owen... I don't think that Owen has 2 penalties anyway. So
I don't know.
I think this... I really hope... Well, I hope he obviously doesn't, but I don't want Ollie to be bloody predicting it correctly. But across the line, RT Owen, I believe he should win that. Paulie had 6 seconds. Oh my god, Felix! Oh my god, I think Felix might have a 3-second pen.
But he's cleared it. At the moment.
He might.
No, this is heavy. This is heavy.
Check out him. What?
Oh, 9 tenths.
Okay.
Faz gets P4.
Yeah. Nino PA.
J. Robey gets P9.
Oh yeah, Tajonis actually got Jake Carty there.
Oh, Kryptonite got the last point.
Oh, and he got fastest lap, I do believe. Yeah, so he gets 2 points there.
Anyway, that was actually a really exciting race. With all the controversy, with all the strategy calls, not naming any in particular. But we have your winner, my prediction, Owen Wyatt. Oh, he just said in the chat, vamos, vamos, vamos. You know who to get in the party, Rocco.
Yeah.
Paulie, Owen, and Felix.
Right, I'll do this already.
Final results, we have Owen White picking up P1 without any time penalties. Pordy P2 with Felix, the only German in the grid, coming home on the podium P3. He'll be happy with that home result. BRT Faz P4 and to Jonas P5 after starting on pole. Descartes P6 and Hazara P7. Little Rama Nino P8, J Ray Bay P9 and Kryptonite getting P10 with denies penalties. TTG Navy 12. Bogan for what have you done?
He's done a plug F1.
Yeah,
oh,
I know. So we need to keep it short and sweet and don't talk about it.
Okay, alright. Okay.
Don't talk about it. Tina Jabogan
P13.
P13, that lagging person P14, Tipson P15, Parga P16, and Jared P17 with Machine Fishy, the only DNF. Oh, Jared DNFing as well, but yeah.
Yeah. Thanks to
Hello,
Ollie.
fella.
Hello.
I'm going to try not screaming, but
Okay, good. I would be too.
it's the best race I've driven on this game.
Yeah. I gotta say, Paulie was closing a bit, but
He was staying in
Yeah,
the
but-
low skills.
I knew Paulie had 6 seconds, so if he got right up to the back of me, I was moving right out of the way, so I was just controlling that, making sure I got to the line. I'm so
Yeah.
relieved.
yeah, I got a question to you, Owen. What was your
To Jamie, my teammate, I was saying I could have pitted at the same time as F3 and Paga, but I decided I wasn't going to beat them that way, so I try and hold out for rain. I was very lucky; it came at the exact moment I needed it to. But yeah, after that, really, it was plain sailing. Luckily,
Yeah. How was your pace on the mediums? Were they all right, or were they a bit meh?
I felt I was faster than Paga, so say there was no rain, I think I would have passed him anyway. He wasn't going too quickly at all. I was straight up into his DRS, and yeah, I would have caught earlier, but F3 and Paga were doing X-rated business in front, and it means you can't catch, and so I'm just sort of sitting there watching it all happen.
Bit distracting.
Very distracting.
Like I mentioned,
especially after my start as well, because I had a good start, but I didn't go past Paga because I had a good start to the start, but then the second bit was a bit bad. I think a McLaren hit me as well, so it must have been really bad, but I'm very happy I got over that. But yeah, and once I got the clear road ahead of me, it was pretty simple. The only thing I was worried about was going to wets, because I didn't know it was going to be wets, because on the game it was saying full rain at the end of the race, and so I was very worried about that, but luckily didn't come to it.
Ollie, did you have something to say there? Or?
oh yeah, about the full wets. I was going to ask. I thought it was wet conditions, to be honest. So I would have been tempted to go for the wets, but as Jared and Parga demonstrated, they weren't good tyres to go on. How tempted were you to go on them?
I would never wet on them.
Okay, cheers. Anyway, with your rival out of the points, that must be good for you.
Well, I think it puts me 13 points clear. I think.
Yes,
which
good maths.
is really good because I've been losing momentum so much over the last few weeks, and especially Silverstone went so badly wrong. And I'm just so happy I finally had a race go right because there's only 3 to go. And I don't want to tempt fate, but I can now finish behind Paga, second place every week if I need to, and if it say he wins them all. And so that gives me a bit of breathing space. And I know Laggy Person didn't have a good race either, so that's good news for me. But yeah, I'm not trying to get too over the top of it though. I'm just trying to keep calm with it because I know I was far ahead earlier and I fell back. Yeah, one bad race and I'm in trouble. I'm quite happy that Jamie as well got points because that helps us in our constructors because I think we both got on the points today where others had bad days. So it's good for both our championships, I think.
Anyway, moving on. P2, Pordy.
Alright, lads.
How are you feeling? That was... I have to say, it was a masterclass of a strategy and of a drive. You coming from 12th position, I believe, and I had to say you seem to be the quickest driver on the wet compounded tyres, or intermediate, but in the wet conditions. Did you run a wet setup? Did you practice for the wet? Or was it just
I practiced in the wet, yeah. It was a little bit. I just put the rear wing up one is all for the rain. I knew I'd be able to put the front wing up to the level I needed it to. So, yeah, I was comfortable enough in the rain, yeah. I had no real choice on the strategy because I was badly blocked in qualifying coming around the last corner. That put me on the hard tyres. So, I lost a lot of time at the start of the race and a lot of time with 2 kind of silly incidents, and then just trying to catch Owen at the end. But I kind of knew when I got the 2 penalties that I wasn't going to catch him in within 6 seconds anyway, so it was just trying to pass him on track, really.
Yeah, I
couldn't do that.
Yeah, me and Phoenix caught on that you seem to be running the in the higher gears through most of the corners. The lowest you go, I think, was 4th gear. Is that
I had to take 5th out of the hairpin.
Yeah.
Just no grip. The putting down was just back was gone. I was going to spin out. It was take 5th or spin out, so I took 5th.
Well, it seemed to be quicker, to be honest, because you seem to be gaining a lot on Owen.
Yeah, you get good traction out of it, alright. Well, with the pad anyway. So. I couldn't put it down in 3rd or 4th or 2nd. I mean, I had to come round that corner in 1st and go up to 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and when I was in 5th, I could put the power down.
Yeah.
That's how much I was struggling.
Yeah. You had to do a lot of overtakes. Do you feel like there's one that was your favourite one today, or?
I don't know. To be honest, there was a lot going on.
Fair enough. Anyway.
To remember it all, to be honest.
Yeah, it's fine. Rocco, do you want to take the home hero?
Yeah, I think we need to actually apologise to Felix.
Yeah. Sorry.
We were
Excuse me.
Sorry.
No, when you went at the start. I think you pitted lap 10 for mediums.
That's right.
And we
thought you bottled it. We were like, oh, it's on a Ferrari strategy, but it rained.
I heard that on the stream actually, and I knew you were gonna be proved wrong because I knew the rain was coming.
Well, you could say that you lost the lead because Owen got the lead from staying out.
Yeah, the thing is, this game is the worst I've ever played. I had no idea where Parga was all race long. He was just somewhere at the back of my screen.
He was in you.
To summarize everything on my first stint, I didn't have ERS, I didn't know if I was leading, and I didn't know how quick I was in comparison to Parga, who I thought was my biggest rival in that race. So I'm pretty sure I could have overtaken him properly on track with DRS, but due to the fact that I didn't even have DRS, Owen caught up, and my game didn't detect Parga on the straight, so I couldn't get DRS from him. So I decided then, alright, I don't think the mediums will work, so I pitted on lap 10, made a double medium strategy, and fair play to Porty and Owen both have made a great strategy call today. Was very brave, but I thought at that moment I was just trying to get away from Parga because it was really annoying me.
You can't even imagine what that looked like on my screen. You might see it on Twitter later on, but I had a fantastic show in front of me.
You got the front row seat to Sweet Home Alabama.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. I got a question for Paul D, because in qualifying I saw you had an incident with Azara.
Yeah, I don't know who it was.
Do you think that... I'm actually just thinking, did that help you in the race because you were able to start?
It did in the end, yeah, because it was the better strategy to be on. But I had a chance of getting pole. I don't know, but it said I was purple in the middle, but it always says you're purple in the middle. But I was on a decent lap, and I know I could have threatened pole. Well, not with the boys on softs, but I could have been up there with the medium runners, alright. But in the end, yeah, I was sceptical whether the mediums would have got to the wet, and I have to say I wouldn't have taken them as far as I wanted, I'd say. I would have boxed a bit earlier and gone medium to the rain.
I was extremely tempted to do just that actually as well, because I thought about pitting on lap 16 and putting softs on, but I decided to brave it out just a little bit longer. Like that could have went so wrong.
I actually, you won't believe how much I was just praying at home that you get a puncture, because I knew you were in mediums, and you would just go in, and I saw I was gaining more and more. I think at the end of the stint I was gaining like 3 seconds a lap or something, because the tyres were that dead. And I just thought, how the frick does he get the tyres working still? How does he not get a puncture? And then, can I just say something? When I went into the pits to put on wet tyres, I don't know who it was. It was a Haas in front of me who decided to brake for the pit entry, for the pit limiter, like around 100 meters before the actual line. So he basically brake checked me and gave me front wing damage, which put me all behind the whole train, and I had to get past all of them.
That's why you were on
Yeah, I
those.
lost around 6 seconds because of that. So fair
Was
play
that
to you,
Cesaro then?
whoever that was. Yeah,
that was
probably.
Cesaro. He's been in a few incidents, so.
Yeah, I mean, fair play if you want to break that early, but please make sure that no one's behind you when you like break 100 meters for a pit lane entry. But it's all right. Got P3 in the end. I'm happy.
That's your home Grand Prix.
Yeah, I actually like. I had a lot of bad luck the last 2 races. I didn't even score, so I kind of had the pressure from Phoenix as well. You were expecting a lot from me.
Well, it was your
and
last.
And then, yeah, I was realizing after the crash between the leaders on lap 3 or 4 or something, I realized, hey, I've got good pace. I could actually win this. And then, I switched the strategy. And then when I got the front wing damage, I thought, all right, this is just the same race as always, just like getting unlucky and then not getting anything. But then at some point, I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna fight for it. And then in the end, Hazara basically saved me because he held up fast, who didn't have a pen and only was 9 tenths behind me. He was blisteringly quick, and then he got P3 from me. But yeah, fair play to Jake Harty as well, because he was really fair in the fight with me. He covered the inside line, but not completely. I still went for the gap, and he still left me enough room to have a proper fight. So fair play to him.
Yeah, I must say you had like a bullet down the straight. To be honest, you were very quick on the straight. So I assume you were running low wings for that.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't change it for the wet because I thought, the straight is the only opportunity where you can actually overtake. And it isn't really worth being that much quicker in the corners because you can't go for an opportunistic dive in Germany, really. So I thought I need to be actually quick on the straight, and especially when I got that front wing damage and was stuck behind all of them, all of those guys again, I thought I'm just going to stick to the dry wings I've got. And then just try to do some Danny Rick dive bombs, which actually worked.
Now, one more word for Felix. Something that needs to be said is that may have been your last home Grand Prix for a very long time. Are you happy with the result? Are you sad that it's going?
I'm definitely sad that it's going. Kind of annoys me that Mercedes is not willing to sponsor it again after their poor result. And also, I did enjoy the race today. It was a lot of fun. Kinda annoyed that I didn't win, but those guys, like I said, Porty and Owen have made a great strategy. So fair play, they deserved it. And I tried to play it safe with the strategy, which wasn't the case in the end. But yeah, I don't regret the decision. It was a fun race, and to get P3 after 2 non-points finishes is really, really satisfying.
Anyway, that's it. Thank you all for joining. Thank you for coming in the commentary box for me, Rocco.
That's all right.
And we'll see you all again next week at Sunday, 8 PM. Thanks for joining me.